Let's keep it a buck. Women don't want control. They want the illusion of it.
You think you control her, but she's actually getting what she wants, so she gives you the illusion as if you're controlling her. Because you can't really control no woman.
See, you only leading as long as she like you. The second she don't, now you insecure. Now you can't tell her what to do.
And a lot of men actually think they control their woman, but a lot of times when she's in a position that she wants to be, a lot of women know how to give those men the illusion of being controlled.
At 22, she with the dude she wants. At 30, she might be with the dude she needs. Real question though, if she woke up tomorrow with $1 million, is she still with you? Or was you just the safe option?
I would say this. You test a woman loyalty when you give her everything. I say this and most people don't believe me. Most of our women will leave us if they add $1 million on their bank account. The loyalty the I love you if you give them $1 million, most of them will just be like, hey, I'm out. There's no need for you anymore. Do you think if they got that option of the nuclear option, the $1 million, do you think they would say, oh, I have $1 million and I love you, so let's do this? Or they're like, oh, time to go.
I think that, and it's just my belief, right? And this is with my experience with women. I think women, they do want to be controlled to some degree. And I think that women do trust their own judgment, but I think the problem is they realize that they made poor decisions. Like, I think women will tell you to do what they want, but they don't really know what they need. I think we know what they need. And I think women, they need a man that knows what they need because they just know what they want.
Can you elaborate on that, please?
Yeah, so like, let's say you
on this part, and this is actually the balancing game that men can't figure out. Women like to be controlled to some degree, right? Yeah. In my head, it's like woman like a hot cube of ice. Like, what does that mean exactly? Women like to be controlled to some degree. Can you?
Yeah, when I say that, I mean they like to be controlled the right way. Like, so it's a difference between being a tyrant, right, and just kind of giving the woman guardrails. I think women understand that they don't understand. Women need guardrails, and you have to give them guardrails. And I think that once you actually are in a relationship with that woman, that she'll feel comfortable with those guardrails and she'll understand them. Women may act like single women may act like they don't want any guardrails, but we see that they end up just not happy. Making decisions that long term are not good decisions. So that's, if that makes sense.
But I think what Fatty a lot asking is, do you think do women like being controlled, or do they actually like giving men the illusion of being controlled? If they get what they control by giving you that illusion, you think you control her, but she's actually getting what she wants, so she gives you the illusion as if you're controlling her, because you can't really control no woman. So and it's funny that the women will tell you can't control her either. She ain't gonna be nobody's slave. She ain't gonna be nobody maid. But then all of a sudden, men think a lot of men actually think they control their woman. But a lot of times when she's in a position that she wants to be, a lot of women know how to give those men the illusion of being controlled.
Well, Ali, that's the thing, right? When it comes to control, nobody can control anybody, which is why we submit to people. If I control you, it's because you've given me control. You submitted to me. Like a man can submit to his woman.
No, that's not what I asked you.
Okay.
A lot of times when those women are submitting and allowing themselves to supposedly be controlled, are they usually getting what they want or not getting what they want?
Is the woman getting what they want?
Yeah, what it sounds is that you are saying that she determines what good leadership and good control is. She's the one deciding the parameters. If you treat her the way she likes, yes, you can lead. You are a good leader. And as soon as you start doing things that she doesn't like, you can't lead me because you're not leading me the way that I want you to lead. Like,
it's not even a leadership more so than it's the man. She has to like the man that's doing it. So she, first and foremost, the man that's trying to control her or give her anything has to be a man that she likes and respects. A man she don't like and respect, that's going to be a permanent acting thing and whatever. It's only there for the for her benefit. Now, the guy she actually likes, you guys are correct, because every man has a expiration date if a woman wants it to be that way, because there's always another man waiting in the wings, right? So understanding that, It's just that first and most importantly, where most dudes mess up is they get a chick that don't really like them, right? And now they're trying to beg and plead with her and give in order for her to act like she's acquiescing. When, like I say, she's only there for whatever it is she has the benefit, and then she's truly controlling the relationship because she's only there, and that man's willing to give her whatever she wants in order to maintain her.
Question, fantastic. Do most women marry the man they like or the man they need?
Good question. Marry?
Yes, married like the last.
married?
Yeah, married. Like, let's assume this.
Mary would definitely.
This
Mary,
is the
Mary,
let's go with this, fantastic. This is the average 30-year-old woman. Average age of marriage 30. She was outside. She went to college. All this. Now she's 29. She's seen her mortality.
She's
trying to get
yes.
Is she married the man she likes or the man she needs?
She likes. At 30, she likes. Definitely. At 30, it's the man she likes. 10,000%.
I don't agree with you, fantastic.
You cannot agree, but I'm telling you, at 30, she's still around. Like I said, that's the average age for everybody. So she's still moderately attractive or whatever, and she has the options or whatever. And that man isn't as they're going to be the same age, right? It's male and female.
Yeah, that's almost close. So
yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So the man's not making a lot of money, so the man doesn't have a lot of money to offer. So it can't be money.
I think he's the opposite, right? I think men marry the woman they like. That woman probably is the woman of their life.
Always.
I think that woman, the man of her life, is in the past. She's now marrying the man that she needs. The man, the responsible man, the man with a nice job, the man with a nice career. The woman that gets married at 22, I will give her that. The woman that gets married at 30. Now what? Let me ask you this. Do you think a woman that...
Hey guys, now this right here is a great video, man. Great responses, great arguments, debates. I love it. Right now, I would agree with I can see it from both sides. I agree with mine because yeah, you really can't control women. Women are choosing to be submissive. Well, women aren't choosing to be submissive today, right? But women have to choose to be submissive. This is the reason why you see a lot of women not being married today, because a lot of you women don't want to be submissive. A lot of you women are fighting against that. So when you are looking at how women are moving today, you can't say that your women are traditional, because being submissive means you are a traditional woman, right? And most of you women are not traditional. Most of you women are not submissive. A lot of our women have some serious submission issues. But let's continue.
Mary is at 30 with the man that she got. Do you think there's the man of her life, or you think she's thinking about the man that she lost in 2021?
No,
when she was 25?
That's the man of her life, because Fatty, like I said, 30 is still young, bro. 30 is still young. That's why the average, you can't say no. You can't say no.
I will explain.
It doesn't matter how you try to explain it, because the average age for marriage, the starting point of it is 30. So no matter what you try to explain, it is young. We're talking about marriage.
So you don't agree in 1 second. So you don't agree in alpha fucks, beta bucks? You don't agree you don't 1 second. You don't agree that the woman will fuck the 6'5" Mr. Fantastic when they are 21, 22, and they go for the handsome guy and for the guys they really like, and then they will pull up at 30 to marry the guy that they need, meaning the guy with structure, with the 401k, with the retirement, with the insurance, that they might not like as much as they like Fantastic, but they do it because they need some safety net.
Hold on before you answer that. I think that's the key right there. Do you think the woman, if she gets with a man earlier and gets with a man, she gives her youth away, that's the guy she actually likes, versus the man that gets her when she gets older? If you can put that together as well too, because Fatty's saying, hey, that dude that she actually liked, maybe it was when, but hold on real quick, she was giving her best to the man she liked when she was younger, and then when she gets older, the other men get the rest of it. But when you really think about it, if we can even bring youth into play, if the woman settles down with a man when she's younger, that's a great indicator of the fact that this woman probably likes this man, actually likes this man, versus a woman who settles down when she's older, and she's only settling down because she got older. Because Mr. Fantastic, with that 30-year-old woman, if she didn't age the way she ages, if she still looked the same way like she was 20, you think she would settle down?
No, man, that's what I'm saying, Ali. So what I'm saying is, across the board, all races, all genders, the average age is like 29 point something. We'll just say 30. People don't get married younger than that just in mass, period. Marriage under 25 is rare, right? And it's more doomed to fail. So what I'm saying is,
I got married in my 30s too. That's true.
Both of them.
No, Fantastic. What I'm asking you that okay, go ahead.
So what I'm saying is both of them still have enough youth and enough whatever playing around college years, whatever early 20s, to where she's not going to be too far away and degraded. Now, this is what I'm talking about. This is why I say 30. If you're saying 30, yes, she's still getting the man that she has a desire for and she wants. That man does not have enough need. He does not have enough capital. He doesn't have enough money. He's not established enough to say that's the case. Now, when we move, the further we move away from 30, y'all got it. I'm not arguing at all. It's definitely needy. But at 30, and that's the age for both genders, I'm saying both of those people are coming in with, I like you. Ali, think about it, right? People don't just get married. They've been in a relationship for, what is safe to say, at least 3 years? You know what I'm saying? And whatever, and then it elevates and escalates and so on and so forth. So they've been dealing with each other still at 27. They just now finally get married at 30 because of the familiarity and the compatibility and all these different things. So I'm not saying y'all are wrong. Most women still marry in the needy stage because that's just a starting age. I think most people, you know what I'm saying, especially knowing the divorce rate, right? So when we start talking about the further away she gets from 30, oh yeah, that's desperation all day. But for when she at 30, she still has enough youth and enough attractiveness, and that man is youth too. And it can't be for the money. He just don't have it yet.
Well, who would you think the woman liked the most? The man she was dealing with in her youth, or the man she dealt with when she was older? Is the main question.
Y'all got that. The she was doing it, she loved that. She loved the fun. You not going. I'm not saying he's getting the best or the freshest. I'm just saying in that realm, if we talking 30, and that's even the highest age group, I think Asians, the highest marriage rate, Asians like 28 point something, right? So even them, we know they're extremely marriage minded. I'm just saying that at that age, it's more so on the level, and it's not, the need isn't the greatest thing. I'll say it's like 60-40 want versus need.
So you're saying at 30 is the cutoff. After 30, then it's just gonna be all the way need. Because in my opinion, I believe, if you meet a woman, let's say, Mr. Fantastic, you met a woman today and she's 30, there's a high chance, probably 99% chance, she already met the man she was supposed to be married to. That's why I tell men that if you meet a woman who's 30 plus, sometimes even 28, what makes you think that all the good men, the tall, the rich, the nice guys, the bad boys, everything, she couldn't keep them, but what makes you think she's going to keep you? That's why I believe what Fadi was saying. At that point, that's a need, because there's a chance, a high chance, because men have been hitting on this woman since she was like, 16? She has met all types of men that she couldn't keep them around, or they couldn't keep her for whatever reason. So by the time she's 30, and then she's decided, you know what, Mr. Fantastic, we've been dating since we're 27, we're now 30. She has met men before you. Now, if she was a virgin, I would say, okay, that's a like. She likes you. But if she has met different men, slept with different men, and then at 30, she decides to settle down with you, it's not because she likes you. Because remember, women are very calculative. She does the math. Okay, if I don't get married to Mr. Fantastic, okay, he doesn't have all the money I need. Should I keep playing the chess? Should I keep playing in the casino and hoping that maybe I'll find Boogie when I'm 35 and he has more money than Mr. Fantastic? They do this math. So by the time she decides to settle down with you for marriage, that's a need. Not because she likes you. Because all the men before you, she could have settled with them if she really, unless you're saying before 30, she didn't like any of those men, and you are the charming.
So Boogie, Fantastic, I'll leave you the chance to reply, right? I just want to say this, like the cryptid situation, we're kind of clowning kind of it. That's not rare. This is not rare. Like I will get married and they go back to the guy that I really like and on him is very prevalent. Like everybody on this panel that has ex-girlfriends, they know they circle the block. Either they have men or not, either they're married or not, they have kids or not. They always lurking, they always looking, they always try to get their back blown and go back to their husbands. My thing is this, Fantastic, right? This is a situation that we are accompanying right now about the fake doctor, the Dr. Fontaine, Sarah something, right? Yeah. The she looks like she's Asian, but she's black and all that, and she's making a big spectacle out of marrying that man and his pictures and everything. Ali has a video of her a few months before she got proposed, literally on a studio where a man is talking about his dick size, and then he pulls the phone and he shows her that literally, right? I guarantee you, the man that she likes, that she married, and that man that she married is a very extremely successful, very tall man and all that, I guarantee you the man she's more attractive to the man that was on that studio full of bling, being a bad boy, showing her dick picture, then she actually was attracted to the guy that she married, because you don't see the genuine, you see what I'm saying, the giddiness, the like, you don't see it with the dude. She talking like, when they are together, the man talking like a hostage, and the woman talking like she's making a decision that is kind of more calculated than it is, because I actually want him and I need him. So I would say this, right? You might be right. You might be right on the they still love that man. I would say this. You test a woman loyalty when you give her everything. I say this and most people don't believe me. Most of our women will leave us if they add $1 million on their bank account.
Facts.
The loyalty shit, the I love you shit, if you give them $1 million, most of them will just be like, hey, I'm out. There's no need for you anymore. Do you believe that most women that marry at 30 with the guy that they were dating for the 3 years, like you said, because he actually shows that they at least are a little bit invested, like dating and all that. Do you think if they got that option of the nuclear option, the $1 million, do you think they would say, oh, I have $1 million and I love you, so let's do this? Or they're like, oh, time to go. I got what I wanted.
Yeah, most women are not going to get married if they're rich, they got money. Again, I'm with you there.
No, get afterwards. No, fantastic. Afterwards. So
after they marry,
think about it, right? Fantastic. I know you enough, right? If Fantastic tomorrow has $1 million, Ali getting a $500 super chats, this woman getting some new shit, your kids going to call, like something. I know that once you get that money, is to actually take care of the people around you that already was fucking with you, right?
Yeah.
If you give that same power to a woman, meaning she's with you, she fucking with you, she likes you because she married with you at 30, and now you give her $1 million, is she going to love you because you're the man of her life, so she's going to do the same thing as Mr. Fantastic? Or do you think he actually has a revolve effect, meaning now I'm free, I can do whatever the fuck I want, so instead of being here kind of tiptoeing, I'm going to be who I am?
Most women, the vast majority of women are going to take the money and run. If she got to give me like 100,000 some shit or whatever going her way, she's free. She don't need a man at this point. She's upper echelon. That's just the ways women are naturally.
Hey man, Mr. Fantastic is on point with this one. He is on point with this because let's just keep it being a lot of you women. This is why you hear your phrase, oh, y'all women, and once y'all hit 30s and your 40s, you done hit the wall. Because this is where they get real desperate. This is where you see all you women hitting their 30s, having all these damn kids, having all of these bodies, and saying, hey, well, you know what? I'm ready for a nerd now. I'm ready for this. We talk about it all the time. We talk about it in Red Pill all the time. It's funny how a lot of you women like to talk bad about Red Pill, but they don't ever talk about the things we try to tell them, try to warn them about. They don't care. They don't care. But yet they don't mind jumping on the internet and trying to push narratives, trying to make up stuff. This is also why you would hear Kevin Samuel saying, hey, well, listen, get a dog, die alone. Hey, well, winter is coming, because a lot of your women, the older they get, right, the older they get, less value a lot of our women have. We just gotta call it a bean, bro. We gotta keep it we just gotta keep it a bean. We just gotta keep it a bean. Doesn't mean that your value is diminished all the way. No, like you could still be, let's just say you 30 something years of age. I think you still have a good chance at 30 something years of age, right? But what women fail to realize is what men be thinking about, what was going through a man's head. And you thinking that the boy that you curved when you were 20 years of age is still going to be the same guy when you're 30 years of age. No. And then they will say, well, now I don't mind settling. And it's like, bro, nah, but you had your opportunity. And a lot of your women, they will rather mess up on an opportunity at a young age than just deal with somebody. This is why we always preach. I would preach as a man and as a woman, you want to find a good, suitable partner. I don't do the partner stuff, right? But in this case right here, right, it sounds good, right? It is best to find a partner while you're in high school, while you are in college. I would even say high school, most definitely. Why? Because that, in my opinion, this is the time where you're gonna find someone who is genuine, right? I don't think you'll find anyone who is more genuine than somebody who is experience in life with you, especially at a young age, in my opinion. I think when somebody gets older, this is one of my biggest issues. When I used to play football, I always thought, if I make it to the league, dog, I really need to find somebody that I really want to be with while I'm here in high school, while I'm here in college. Because if I make it to the league and I get a bunch of money, I don't know if this woman is going to be there with me. If I, I don't know if the woman is going to be here with me because I got a bunch of money, or she's here with me because, she actually like me for me. Because I just met this girl at a bar. I just met this girl out here and, at some freaking place. But when you're talking about high school and college, y'all went to the same school. Y'all have mutual friends. I mean, once again, you're going to run in the same circle. So look, guys, y'all let me know down below what y'all guys think. Do me a huge favor, leave me a like, let me comment, subscribe to the channel. To the next one.